Good Sunday morning, everybody. It's Chris Allen Skywicks here on the Sam channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. Had a great time up in Munfordville yesterday for their Thanks Grilling event. Thanks to everybody that came by. We sold some weather radios, and kids were coming by playing games. And it was a cold but sunny day, but I was in distance, just a little distance between the big green egg, which was smoking ham, and taters. I probably had too much. It was so good, though. Woo! My goodness. Thanks to the folks in Munfordville for the hospitality yesterday. It was a chilly day despite the sun being out. And then as that dry cold front made its way through, the winds picked up as I said they would, and that made it feel even colder with wind chills in the 20s. Even though the thermometer read low 40s, it did not feel like it. That front is now south and east of us. As you can see, I've kind of expanded the view here on the radar satellite. There's not a lot to show you. Most of the cloud cover is now south of that frontal boundary. There's actually two boundaries. But we're in the clear here. Now, there may be a little fog, maybe somewhere over to the east of us, but otherwise, all of this you see is clear sky with high pressure in control. So we're going to start the day very clear, and we're going to stay clear for several days to come. There's just not a whole lot of change coming anytime soon with the forecast. So we're going to remain clear and cold until we get into the day tomorrow. And by tomorrow afternoon, I do think things are going to warm up and stay warm or warmer for the Thanksgiving holiday and into the upcoming Black Friday weekend. In fact, here's a look at the next 10 days, blend of models up front. So we go around 40 today. Some of you, again, will not make it out of the upper 30s like yesterday. Now, in Bowling Green, we had a high of 43 yesterday. I know it didn't feel like it. That was before that front came through with the winds in the afternoon. 43 was the high, but 58 is where we should be. That's a 15-degree difference. So what you're seeing as we get into next week or this coming week, that's more typical of where we should be temperature-wise for around Thanksgiving and that week just before the end of the month. So we go 40 today, or about 40, then 51. We're going to take an 11-degree jump in temperature tomorrow, maybe more than that. But then you see for Tuesday, 56, Wednesday near 60, and there's Thursday, Thanksgiving Day, maybe hitting 60. Now, there will be some rain to talk about for Thanksgiving Day, but I'll get into that in the details in a minute. Then you see a slight drop off, but now the models, there's still some disagreement long range with the models, and that's why now you're seeing a trend warmer after Thanksgiving and temperatures leveling off into the upper 50s. So we'll see if that pans out. But that's the way it looks right now. If we hang on to that, then the end of the month won't be that bad. Temperatures will stay pretty much where they're supposed to be on average for this time of the year, the end of November. But until then, it's cold this morning. It's going to be a chilly day. The winds not so bad as they were yesterday, but prepare, especially if you're going out to church this morning or you've got something to do today. It's chilly this morning. Here's proof. Kentucky mesonet temperature showing again temperatures in the teens in a lot of places. And there is, again, it must be where that particular mesonet site is located 3 miles west of Litchfield proper, the downtown area. In Grayson County, 11.3 degrees. Yesterday it was reading 10. Remember that? 11.3. To make you feel a little bit warmer, that's the point 3. It's still 11 degrees and it's still cold. 17 over in Campbellsville, 19 near the river in Burkesville in Cumberland County. Oh, look at this. 18 here in Warren County. That's the Mesonet station that's near the Corvette plant. How about 19? That's the Mesonet site down near the Ag Expo Center. 19 in Bowling Green this morning. 17 in Russellville. Ooh, look at this. 13 in Todd County near Elkton. So we've got a lot of teens and 20s showing up this morning on the Kentucky Mesonet network. We will warm it up a little bit today, upper 30s to near 40, but it's really not going to be in earnest until tomorrow when we get more of that southerly flow kicking in. Not so much today, but tomorrow for sure. All right. Now you've seen the long range. Let's get to the details with the future temperatures. And we are starting out in the teens and 20s this morning, temperature-wise. Again today, with that north flow, it's just not going to warm up that much. Maybe 38, 39, 40. We hit 43 yesterday officially in Bowling Green. Close to that again today, we'll just say. Then tonight, maybe not as cold as the teens. We'll drop it to low to mid 20s. Let's see, 21. There's going to be some teens again tomorrow morning. I can just tell you that in the outlying areas. And then as that southwesterly flow comes in for Monday, this is when we warm it up. Look at that. Mid to upper 40s, maybe even around 50. That's close enough. 47, 48, 49, 50. I think we could be there. So could be Nashville to the north. You'll stay in the 40s, I think, for much of the day. But a nice warming trend is coming for everybody as we get closer to Thanksgiving this week. All right, here's a look at the surface map. We'll see if there's any kind of precipitation. I can go ahead and tell you no, not for us until we get into Thanksgiving Day. Now, here's right now with that front decaying to our east and some of the clouds you saw on the satellite. And here's our high pressure building in. And look at that. That's a big, long, cold, warm front. Warm front. When it's red, it's warm. Okay. I knew that. It's early. Anyway, the warm front and the warming trend that is taking place across the middle part of the country, that's going to come our way as the high pressure ridge moves east. Then we'll start to get that return flow tomorrow. Actually, tonight we'll start to get, that's why we're not going to be so deep into the teens. We'll be more in the upper teens to low 20s for overnight lows tonight, thanks to a more south and southwest fetch here. And then here we go into tomorrow. High pressure ridge sitting right over us. Clear skies, sunshine during the day, clear at night, and not so chilly the next few days. Here we go into Monday afternoon, Monday evening. Now you're watching some of this precipitation down south. Look at this. Southern Middle Tennessee, northern Alabama, and then over in the higher elevations of Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, around the Asheville area, there could be maybe a little mix. This is just some Gulf of Mexico moisture that's kind of sitting there. None of that will come our direction because the high pressure ridge will be too strong and it's going to be too dry. We could see a few clouds off of that on Tuesday. But here we go into Wednesday, and this is a big travel day. Notice the showers along the southeast coast, high pressure dominating for us. And then here comes a system out of the plains and the Rockies, but note, not as cold as it has been. And by the way, those big snows in the Great Lakes, lake effect snows, pretty much gone. But that doesn't mean the snow's gone. We're talking, what was it, 72 inches? The last 77. They got more. They went from 66 inches of snow to 77. up in the Great Lakes and around Buffalo, which is right there. Whew. But it's still going to be on the ground. That's not going anywhere anytime soon. But here comes the next system out of the upper Rockies and the upper plains as we get into Wednesday, big travel day. I think most of the country is going to be fine. And here we are, Thanksgiving Day. Now, we do see this front approaching. High pressure is still in control. I think we start out Thursday dry, but some of this light rain will try to work in. It just updated on me. Let's see if there's something new here. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, no, it's about the same. And more lake effect snows going on up in the Great Lakes, the western Great Lakes. Big Arctic high pressure back here. But I think the flow, once we get past Thursday into Black Friday, and here comes that little bit of rain. I don't think it's going to be a lot of rain. The rain coverage right now is 20, 30%, probably a tenth of an inch to a quarter inch at best. The main event's going to be up here in the Great Lakes again. They're going to get hammered with snow still on the ground, several feet of snow still on the ground by even this Friday, coming Friday. Yeah. So we'll have the cold front with a little bit of light rain and then the trough behind it, a little shortwave pinwheeling around that low over the Great Lakes may bring us a change from some light rain, even though it's not painted in here, to a few snowflakes on Friday. But it's not going to get as cold as what we first thought. So that's conditional, very conditional at this point. So I wouldn't worry too much about that. I don't think we have any real winter weather to worry about anytime soon. It's going to be dry and it's going to be warmer after today and all the way through Thanksgiving. And even after that, we may take that slight dip for a day and then go back into, as you saw in the 10-day blend, warmer temperatures even into the upcoming weekend. All right, that's going to do it for this Sunday edition of the Sam Channel Weather. Always updates at Chris Allen Skywicks, as you see there. That's on my social media pages and throughout the day, of course, on the radio. Sam 100.7. You can hear my forecast every hour through today. All right. God bless you. Thank you for watching on this Sunday morning. And I'll be right back here tomorrow morning to do the same thing and update you for your Monday. Have a great day. God bless you. And thank you for watching.